Hi, I'm Flo and I want to build van conversion kits.
I love traveling, especially in a camper van. You can have breakfast and dinner at places you'd never have otherwise. There's no better way to see as much of the world as possible. And still, this way of traveling is pretty cheap. But a camper is fairly expensive. That's why so many people convert their vans and small trucks to campers on their own. But what if you don't want to go all in and be a full-time van lifer? The camper van gets used only a few weeks a year. You need another van for daily use? Well, no. There are already a lot of conversion kits out there that you just put into your daily, family or business van. But these are both expensive and still not space efficient as permanent conversions. And this is what I want to change, to make this kind of travel easy and affordable, even if you don't have a workshop and plenty of time to make it yourself.
And I want to take you with me on this journey to reach this goal. I've already built the first prototype of it that I've also tested already for a few weeks, and I'll show this to you so you can see how the conversion kit might look like in the end before we talk about the design and fabrication process in the next videos. The idea is to build van conversion kits that are much cheaper than what you find on the internet or in the business so far, and that don't do permanent changes to your van, and that you can take out and put in pretty easily within about half an hour, so you can have your daily van for family, for whatever, for your daily usage. So I want for you to still have this convenience, but be able to just by packing your car a little longer, you then have a camper van. In a small van like this, there's nothing more precious than space. So this means this conversion kit should be as space efficient as humanly possible. And that's my goal. The van I'm sitting in currently is a Volkswagen T5. That's the van I will start with, or the model I will start with. And the kit that we've built in here, we did completely by hand. But I do own a completely carpentry shop, so that makes it a little easier. But still, we had to make a ton of templates out of cardboard, traced with a pencil and cut it to size and reworked it, and then copied this on wood sheets and cut it out with a jigsaw. And this took forever, literally forever. So this is the work that I think I can make so much easier for you and still more perfect. So you have just this kit, you put it together and it fits perfectly into the car, and you can still individualize your build. That means the parts are completely from wood, so you can work them like any wood. So if you want to, you can customize your van build, your camper van build as much as you want, but you have a great basis to start with. Welcome inside the car. I'll start in the front here with the fridge. This is to be easily slide out. Over here you can see a prototype of our water reservoir for the sink. One thing with this design is that, as I mentioned earlier, you don't have to change anything permanently to put this conversion kit into your car. That includes electronics, of course. So you don't have to touch the electronics of the car. The fridge you can just plug into your normal 12-volt outlet of the car. That's pretty easy and straightforward. But we didn't want to go any further by putting pumps into the build or anything else. But still, if you want to have a pump and stuff like this, you can still customize this build to your needs and put pumps, cables, power supply, whatever you need into the car. The next important part, of course, is the bed. And you can see that this original bench is still in here. That has two reasons. At first, it would take probably about half an hour to take it out. That's about as long as we want to be able to take out all the furniture. And the second is, now in this configuration you can still take 2 passengers with you. So, for example, if you want to go camping with friends, you can take them with you. They sleep in the tent or on the roof or somewhere else, and you can stay in the car. Also for daily usage, if you just want to get somewhere without taking this out, you still have 4 seats in the whole car. But in future, I think of making a design or a piece that you can put in here instead of the bench to make the overall build even more space efficient. But then you lose 2 seats. The conversion to the bed. This is as well a design that I haven't seen before. So let's take a look. Of course, 2 cushions outside. You put this down, and because of a silly mistake we made earlier, or when we've built this conversion, we need this board here, and this won't be necessary in the end for you guys. But then what you have to do is just to slide out these boards. This. And then you can put down this leg here in front, and now you have a perfect bed. The length of the bed is 210 centimeters. So I think that's really nice and comfortable. And as this is a thing you almost do daily when camping, I think it's important that it's as easy as possible to convert from sleeping mode to driving mode, or living mode. So just put the leg back on top. Through this profile in the wood, there is not anything else needed in here. You can just take it apart easily. Also to take it out the car. But by this profile you can pull all the boards to the front, but when you push back they just slide on top of each other. So it's easy to put everything back where it belongs. And then you can just put the backrest back up and have your normal seats. Here in the back you can still see the space efficiency that I meant earlier. Everything is fit perfectly to the shape of the car. Also this curve, this point is just a few millimeters away from the glass panel, from the window. Below there are 2 big spaces for the chairs and for a big or even 2 big backpacks that you can use for several day hikes. And you can still get to the original box where all the tools are in there if a tire gets flat or something. Well, just started raining, but underneath the hatchback that's not an issue, luckily. And that's a good transition for the kitchen as well. This is here, you can pull it out pretty easily. You're completely underneath the hatchback, you're outside the van, and everything is in this little box. And the genius clue about this box is you can just take it with you, with the gas, with everything you need, and take it, for example, to the beach that you can't drive to, or just the last few hundred meters that you can't go by car if you want to cook and watch the sunset on the beach or anywhere else. I think that is a unique feature that's awesome. And there's a second drawer, that's this one. That's pretty big as well, with several storage. The box here in the front that you've already seen. A box here that can be accessed from both sides. Another box here, and the stuff on top. So this was a short overview of what I want to do, and I'd be honored and very happy if you want to follow my progress and maybe want to help out with your ideas and with your comments and needs. I'm so curious to hear from you what you think about all this. We'll see us in the next video. I'll probably take out all of this of the car to show you how long it takes, how these parts look outside of the car, and I will also take you with me on the journey of the design and the fabrication of all of this. I'd be very happy if you follow me on this journey, and if we see us in the next video. Thank you for watching.